Hey everyone, welcome back to the range. I've got 28 teeth. How many teeth do you have? Well, this guy's got 80 teeth. Say hello to 80 teeth ammunition. This is a small-time 5.7x28mm company. They have a few different loads besides 5.7x28mm, but we're looking at their 55 grain full metal jacket training round today. Let's throw this guy on the table and look at the macros. Current weather today is right around 50 degrees, a little bit windy. I apologize in advance about any of the wind noise. We have our Procono Digital about 12 feet. We have two barrel lengths that we're going to use today, the 4.91 Ruger 5.7 and the 8-inch CMMG MK57 conversion. We don't have the SBR with us today, and we're still working on a 16-inch variant that we're going to use for accuracy once we obtain that going forward for all 5.7 testing. Let's get set up for this test and get into it. Start with our shortest barrel length for today, which is our Ruger 5.7. This has a 4.91 inch barrel. I'm getting really close to finishing the review on this. I really like this handgun. I really like the metal magazines over the 5.7 ones as well. Hopefully you can see the screen. I still will read the numbers, that way I know each shot's good before I just start firing too quickly. $14.18, $14.15, $14.26, $14.29, $14.21, $14.30, $14.60, $14.43, $14.54, $14.41. Definitely not bad, especially in a 55 grain loading. I don't like to push the velocities too high in 5.7 with the 55 grain. I like to keep the velocities low, and this is a training round, so it cycles the gun, so that's good enough for me. And now our CMMG MK57 conversion. This is on my SBR lower. This has an 8-inch barrel. $15.64, $15.83, $15.91, $15.64, $15.81, $15.81 again, $15.98, $15.63, $15.61, $15.74. Our box claims 1580 feet per second. Probably a very respectable number, either out of the 8-inch or 10-inch. I'll have to ask the manufacturer what this rating's out of. But like I said, this is a training round and 55 grain, so I would prefer on the lower end of velocity. If you have any of your guns sighted in, you definitely want to check your point of aim versus point of impact with your sights or red dots when going to a heavier, slower round in the 5.7. If you go from 40 grains to the 28 grains and the really faster stuff, normally there's quite a bit of shift even at 7 to 10 yards. No complaints from this, what's labeled as a training round from 80 teeth ammunition. Thinking the more little manufacturers that get into the 5.7 game, especially with more and more of these guns being released that shoot 5.7, the better for us. I think brass supply is probably the only issue right now, with FN being the sole producer of all 5.7 brass. We almost need another big time manufacturer to start manufacturing the brass, so other companies may see some interest in loading it. As mentioned, this is a training round and it is not aiming for maximum speed, especially with a 55 grain round. You're going to feel more felt recoil in your gun shooting this, but it's good for plinking. I'd like to thank 80 Teeth Ammunition for sending us some ammunition to test, my Patreon followers, and you all for watching. Until next time, catch you at the range.